why you're so set on going to college.
Let me get this straight. You're cool with having a skirt, spreading your legs, and talking to your little brother like that. Most loved versus most hated TikTokers.
For every loved TikToker, there is also one that is hated by everyone. Starting with notorious TikTok faker Tix and Roses.
Wow.
These clips show...
Let me guess. She's faking Tourette's. I'm not gonna lie. For you to fake Tourette's, you have to be an awful human being. If you guys don't know what Tourette's is when people like shout out random things like, you're fat. And they basically have these random tics. And she's basically faking having Tourette's. I think that's what it is.
Facing Emerald's Tourette's immediately gained attention, leading to intrigue from viewers unfamiliar with the syndrome.
Hello. Yeah, so for me, there's quite a few factors that go into if I'm gonna have a good tick day or a bad tick day.
Encouraged by the support,
I don't think I'd ever be broke to the point where I'm like, let me just fake Tourette's online for some money. I feel like that's the last money-making technique that I'd go with.
Emerald doubled down on the content and even started selling merch. As Emerald gained prominence, though, so did the doubts. Aren't tics the same? Like, hers are so different each time. Following this rising suspicion, Tourette's creators like Daps dug deeper.
If this were happening to me and like I were having such severe tics while trying to package something, I would not be happy like she is. I would be pissed the fuck off.
This sparked a wave of investigation, leading to the creation of r/Tix and Roses, where users started compiling evidence, including videos from Emerald's Yarn business channel.
The first thing you should have done was make sure that all the content prior to you faking your tics been deleted. How are you that dumb, bruh? How much money y'all think she made? Is that the new meta, faking tics?
I had never learned to knit or crochet or anything before that because I never had anyone that could teach me.
54 minutes, 3 seconds of Tix and Roses live stream from Yarn Company. Not one tick. This has to set the record straight. In response, Emerald scrambled to their defense by sharing a medical diagnosis.
So I wanted to show a little bit of my last outpatient consultation.
But this only made matters worse.
Can you get tics later on in life? Can I just wake up one day and be like, layman, chop? No, right? I feel like that's something you gotta kind of be born with. What if they only diagnosed you with it because you were faking having tics in the actual checkup?
27-year-old, very pleasant lady is not how a doctor writes in a PCR. Now, while this had already dented Emerald's credibility, Emerald would be dealt another blow when a family member stepped forward with the truth. I don't believe Emerald has Tourette's syndrome, and they never showed any symptoms as a child. I don't agree with what they've done. It's incredibly disrespectful to fake a mental illness. After this expose, the internet crucified Emerald, forcing them to delete the Tix and Roses account. They never issued a public apology, though, further staining their already tarnished reputation. But while Emerald
that's so evil. She's even like doing the body movements and whatnot, bro.
shamelessly chased online clout through lies, Tony Zhu has become everyone's favorite TikToker by just being his...
Bro, this man is just so unhinged. Even though I don't agree with every joke that he makes, because some of them are a little crazy, the fact that he is that unhinged and all he's doing is selling LED signs, it's crazy.
His unfiltered self.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business with a budget, make sure you go to the Source Factory.
This guy is so good that he doesn't pay attention. Attention pays him.
And I will say, like, he's a good salesman because even after he responds to that video, like, he actually tells you about the product well.
This love from the community didn't start right away, however, as 3 years ago when he joined a company called LC Sign, his sales videos rarely had any impact.
I'll show you an LCD TV. Have you seen the slim of this one? This is an advertising light bulb.
Nevertheless, Tony remained committed. Slowly, he began developing his own style, taking inspiration from famous stand-up comedians.
One of my favorite, he's Russell Peters. And he's doing a lot of accents in his show. So I'm like, one day, I just think, hey, maybe I could do some accents in the video.
Soon his skits, whether in an Indian accent...
It is not easy. Just like making an LED.
I feel like white people have it the worst when it comes to like mimicking other ethnicities, because I feel like one thing about being a minority, it's not seen as crazy when you're mocking or mimicking other ethnicities compared to being white and mimicking ethnicities. Like if this is a white person, oh, you're cooked. You're literally cooked.
Sign like this.
Mexican.
And recommend the most suitable style for you,
or even Donald Trump's voice.
China, China, China. Get your LED sign with factory price in China.
Resulting in steady business success.
Who has the most recognizable voice in your opinion? America, we're gonna build a huge wall. We're gonna deport all the... It's 100% Trump.
We made a growth from 5 to 10% in total. And to me, that's actually pretty good.
His charisma even caught the attention of Western creators like iShowSpeed.
Tony Tone, oh my God. So this free? Are you what? So like what? Are you charging me?
Yeah. After we reach. Yeah. It's kidding. It's on the house. On the house.
On the house?
Yeah, for you, man.
Thank you, Tony, my boy.
Following this interaction with one of the biggest streamers, the global media started to cover him as well, and he was even hailed as a marketing genius, making...
Yeah, I hope that they're giving him a good amount of money in the company because he's probably at least 50% of the reason why they're making money.
Tony's stock reached new heights. But while this success also came with some backlash for bullying minorities with his content, Tony clapped
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, some of his jokes are a little crazy.
back in his classic fashion.
You're bullying somebody, I don't really care. But if someday, like, somebody tell me, Tony, this is boring, this is not funny, then I'm offended. I would probably...
Do y'all think the art of comedy is lost? Because I feel like people gotta understand with comedy, it's okay to reach those lines of like racial humor because it's comedy. It's not meant to be real.
They care, you know? So the whole point, I think, is about creating interesting contents.
Then, you're bullying the minorities. Tony, exactly. I love this guy. This idea...
And he's a minority himself. Not that it makes it better or whatever, but I just feel like he's not saying it with any mean intent.
has been used by Tony to poke fun at many controversial TikTokers, including infamous rage baiter Lily Tino.
I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir.
The satisfying downfall began at a cheesecake factory in 2023 when Lily uploaded a confrontation with a woman seemingly harassing them.
Right? Don't fuck with me because honestly, I did hard.
I'd like to see you try.
Even though the video...
Bro said, yeah, I identify as a woman, but these hands identify as a nigga. Don't play with me.
Initially earned Lily waves of support, many sharp-eyed viewers noticed something strange. The video was cut, so before he started recording, something else must have happened that made the woman feel the need to say something. Since that moment, Lily would lean harder into conflict, with the content slowly shifting from food reviews to instances of getting misgendered.
The person who gave me this called me sir. It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot to get called sir.
These displays of entitlement started upsetting the community. But instead of stepping back, Lily took things to a more concerning level when visiting Disneyland.
My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog.
The audacity...
Oh, we're not talking about corn dogs, bro. I'm like, aren't corn dogs supposed to be on a stick? He's talking about his meat. Okay.
To talk about their body in public led to disgust from viewers, who felt that Tino was now embarrassing the very people Lily claimed to represent. The breaking point, however, came in June of 2025 when Lily captured strangers,
That's weird.
including children, without consent in their bathroom selfies. Due to the widespread outrage, Florida authorities opened a criminal investigation into privacy violations, forcing Lily to respond.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies.
I'm not gonna act like I've never taken a public bathroom selfie, but the number one rule is if you're gonna take a bathroom selfie, make sure nobody else is in your frame. Bro, because it's in the bathroom. Like, it's a place where people use the restroom.
He's in the bathroom, it's not appropriate. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies?
No, you're allowed to take bathroom selfies. Just don't capture other people.
Easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard.
But by then, no one was buying it, with even the trans community turning against Lily. Now grappling with lawsuits and potential jail time, Lily has gone into the shadows, facing the entire internet's wrath. Unlike Malaysian YouTuber Uncle Roger, real name Nigel Ng, whose intense roasts of celebrity chefs...
That's enough for 4 people.
1 cup rice for 4 people. Is your whole family just baby bird? Hiya.
have earned him millions of fans. No clue why this guy is in my recommendations, but he's hilarious. This comedic breakout, however, didn't come easy to Nigel. He first started as a stand-up comedian in late 2019.
Can't ask how old you're turning, so how much do you weigh?
Despite his obvious talent, it wasn't long before the coronavirus pandemic put a pause on his dreams. Realizing stand-up couldn't work for him, he pivoted to YouTube, taking inspiration from his background. I started doing an Asian accent, and then with that accent, I threw in some attitude to kind of mimic my older generation Asian uncles. And
do y'all know him? I don't know him. I feel like I should be knowing him.
While his first few skits as Uncle Roger received a positive response, it would be the BBC fried rice roast that would change the character's trajectory overnight.
Drain it.
Drain. What's she doing? What's she doing? Drain the. Oh my God! You killing me, woman! Hiya, drain the.
Instead of being just another reaction video, the clip took a life of its own, quickly racking up millions of views.
Damn! Hold on, let me do the same shit. You think I'm gonna get myself canceled like that? Come on now, I'm smarter than that.
Encouraged by the support, Nigel made roasting chefs his whole brand, especially British celebrity Jamie Oliver.
And then just give it a spank. But if you smell it, it's also released that incredible...
Why he like spanking?
But to prove the bit worked beyond easy targets, Nigel even roasted the final boss of cooking.
Wait, is it the grilled cheese? Oh my goodness, please tell me it's the grilled cheese. Cause this gotta be the worst grilled cheese I've ever seen known to mankind.
Taste
Never
that
mind.
broth.
Never mind.
Why taste for what? Shit in water for 2 minutes. Where got taste? You just tasting soy sauce in water. 2 minutes, not long enough for anything. Trust me, Uncle Roger, no?
Following this rise in popularity, Nigel launched his Hi-Ya World Tour in 2022, where he got to relive his stand-up comedy days. The final cherry on top, however, would be his achievement 2 years later.
Today, Uncle Roger attempted the Guinness World Records title of the most fried rice tossed and caught with a ladle in 30 seconds. And I can announce that you achieved 1,240 grams, which is a new Guinness World Records title. Congratulations.
Proving that he could back up his comedy with real culinary skills. From talking ish about people's food to opening a restaurant, Uncle Roger has come a really long way. But while the internet praised the funny foodie for evolving from a viral meme to a global brand, Bobhouse member Camila Araujo would be shamed for going backwards after dragging minors into her degenerate schemes.
I don't know why you're so set on going to college.
Let me get this straight. You're talking to your younger brother with your punani out like that. You're cool with having a skirt, spreading your legs, and talking to your little brother like that.
Like, just don't, be an entrepreneur like me and be successful that way.
Her drop into controversy began with her breakout moment during Mr. Beast's Squid Games in 2021. But instead of using...
Little did Mr. Beast know he would make $1 million OF star.
A newfound fame to build a long-term career, Camila used it to chase instant clout in a different way.
I was running out of ideas. I'm just gonna start no sense.
Following this, she joined the Bob House, where she collaborated with other OF models to produce content. Now, at first, the gamble seemed to pay off, as within 2 months, their group gained more than 3 million followers.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we all watch Bob House content. We all have bookmarked and watched Bob House content. We are big Bob House fans.
Only for their rise to take a dark turn when they made this infamous video. Featuring underage influencer Piper Raquel, a move that was upsetting enough
underage?
Caused one of the members to leave the group.
So she's the only logical one, bro. Because for you to think it's okay to have a minor, even in a group called Bob House, even if she's not doing anything, having a minor surrounded with other women who have OnlyFans is absolutely insane.
About Piper, because one thing about me is that I'm never gonna do anything associated with a minor.
Her departure didn't change much, as Camila and friends continued uploading content with Piper, only stopping when they saw a 60% drop in their follower growth. But despite this downfall, Camila's degeneracy didn't stop, with her own brother soon becoming a victim.
Just don't, be an entrepreneur like me and be successful that way.
Entrepreneur? You only... That's not being an entrepreneur.
Yes, it is. It's a business.
You sell pictures of yourself online.
And I know this is scripted, so she probably told her brother to say all of this, but just know that man is going to school and someone is approaching him saying, yo, bro, I thoroughly enjoyed those photos of your sister. Yo, bro, tell your sister to drop some more content. If somebody told me that, I would actually transform into Hulk.
This vile revelation led to immediate backlash from the internet. Even if it's rage bait, it's not an excuse for this deplorable exploitive behavior on a minor. Camila ignored the criticism, however, continuing to drag her brother into content that funnels attention to her OF. With one controversial controversial move after another, Camila finds herself at the center of negative attention.
Do y'all ever see these women that get popular on OnlyFans and you're like, bro, I know tons of women that look better than them. How are these the women in the face of $1 million a month OnlyFans accounts?
Which couldn't be further from the truth for TikToker Brooke Monk, who has gained over 40 million followers with her wholesome content.
No. No, you did not. Are you serious?
Yes, I did.
Are you serious?
Having built her reputation with relationship reels and funny skits since 2019, Brooke quickly became a beloved figure alongside her boyfriend.
She gave her boyfriend a car? I could barely receive a fucking text back, and you telling me there's girls out there that are giving their boyfriends a car? We are all cooked, bro. We will never find a girl like this.
And Sam. But while her positive brand made her a fan favorite, it also made her a target for some, including Natalie Reynolds.
First comment is you want to be Brooke Monk so bad. Trust me, I don't want to be her. She wants to be me. She's copying everything I do.
What began as harmless copying quickly took a weird turn, with Natalie first starting to feature pictures of Brooke's boyfriend in her videos. Brooke chose to ignore the attempt, continuing to focus on her own channel without commenting on the situation.
I don't know who the other dude in that other girl's videos is, but if you have another man that doesn't know you in your room or whatever, I'm sorry, I'm not making content with you.
Natalie only sank lower though, next making a cardboard cutout of Sam just for the sake of clout. Worse, she would even get his name tattooed on her forehead.
No, it's fake. It's fake though. It's fake.
Naturally, the internet was horrified.
It's fake.
In response, Natalie would try to deny the accusations.
You're copying Brooke. Shut up. I could literally just breathe and somebody's still gonna say I'm copying Brooke. And when I ask how I'm copying her, people always have the dumbest reasons why.
Despite Natalie's attempts to seek attention, Brooke refused to publicly acknowledge her copycat's antics. But while Brooke was admired for her perseverance and continues making wholesome content with her partner,
I'm not gonna lie, me and bro low-key kind of twins. Y'all see it? Let's go surfing, dude. Let's go to the hills and crack some beers, dude. I don't know, bro. I see it, bro.
TikTok couple Amalist, real names Ems and Akeem, have come under fire for serving inappropriate content to their
sending him spicy photos while he's in a meeting.
Audience.
What's one thing you haven't done together yet but would love to try?
Anything.
Be? Not sure.
I'm just answering the question.
On the surface, the two portrayed themselves as the perfect social media couple, often flexing luxury cars and expensive gifts. But much of this lifestyle has
I don't know if this is a hot take or not. Anyone that spends their whole social media profile on highlighting luxury or like the crazier things in life, cornball. Like, I understand every now and then if you have something that you're proud of doing, or like you're in a place of luxury that you're proud that you have, like, oh, a nice watch, nice car, nice house, boom, post 1, 2, maybe even 3. But you making that your whole lifestyle? I don't know. I feel like you lack depth. Bro, I don't care to know about where you're at, what you have. Like, I'm trying to know you.
Now been exposed as smoke and mirrors. This expose was first set in motion by internet detectives who wanted to understand how the couple was affording their lavish tastes. It turns out her husband isn't the CEO with 10 cars he claimed, but just an advertising designer. Someone tracked his LinkedIn to find out which company he currently works for. These investigations uncovered more red flags, including the use of fake money in their TikTok.
Yo, if you're going out of your way to act fake rich so much that you're willing to get fake cash, that's extremely sad.
Worse still, their over-the-top content is mainly aimed at a young audience.
But they obviously target younger audience. By younger audience, I mean minors. Minors who don't even know what is going on in this world and think this is a normal thing for them to be doing. Like they need to get a CEO husband to be successful. This is what you need to get from your CEO.
This same audience is also exposed to the many sexual references in the couple's videos.
Just thank you. Do I get anything special? Like maybe 10 rounds tonight?
Their lust also.
Okay, you know what? As much as I think that they're cringe, let's not be sensitive here. Y'all seen people say, oh, bread or buns. Like, that's obviously a joke. Now, granted, I do think they're cringe, but I know a joke when I see one.
It goes beyond the videos, with Akeem usually leaving explicit comments under his partner's Instagram posts. But when called out, the couple are notorious for getting defensive. This refusal to change their ways has drawn criticism from the internet. It's funny how freaking insecure this Emmy Lust is. As a
I
result,
will also say this, bro. Hanging around someone that only cares about things that are luxury, that's not someone who I want to hang around with. I want to be with people that enjoy the simple things in life. Because if all we have to do is like, oh, go to beaches, go to yachts. No, I'm trying to bob, bro. Let's go ahead and watch a show. Let's eat some popcorn.
Amy Lust are now infamous for manufacturing a fake lifestyle for minors. Unlike Mark Rober, the internet's wholesome engineer who built his brand by inspiring kids to learn and explore.
This is the world's first ever.
It was gonna be me, Mark Rober, and Marcus Brownlee, and Mr. Who's the Boss. Us four were gonna have like our own AMP type group, and then we're all gonna review electronics, but I was like, nah, I wanna do my own thing.
Actual pool of Jello. And while it may look simple, it's actually a very difficult engineering challenge to pull off.
This journey to becoming a lovable, mad scientist began from TikTok in the labs of NASA, where he spent 7 years helping design a robot that would land on Mars. But while his day job was filled with groundbreaking science, his creative itch pushed him towards another outlet, starting with a Halloween upload that quickly went viral.
That's a cool feeling, to put something out in the world and have people see it and get feedback that, yeah, this is pretty cool.
But instead of quitting his career to jump straight into content, Mark started by balancing the two, a move that worked better than he expected.
I think I'm just gonna do a video every month. I had a senior VP call me into his office just because, like, his kids, he'd seen the videos and he thought it was really interesting and cool, and he wanted to say like, hey, I like this stuff, you know? It's like, literally at work, I was getting more opportunities because of the YouTube stuff.
Even though Mark's channel would grow slowly at first, he wasn't discouraged, using it as a playground for his ideas.
I'm sitting in a hot tub filled to the brim with solid sand.
Yo, how do you do this? Wait, he basically made like a jacuzzi sand. Yo, he's him. What? Oh, it's a quicksand. Oh.
Better still, he'd let his friends' kids play and learn with his experiments, earning him even more admirers. You're the stereotypical cool younger uncle who's almost an older brother in every right way. But it wasn't until December 2018 that Mark truly became an internet legend when he created a glitter bomb to prank porch burglars.
Basically, I had a package stolen. I gave the footage to the police, and they're like, what do you want us to do, right?
Yeah, right.
So I was like, I'm a mechanical engineer. I spent 7 years working on the freaking Curiosity rover at NASA. If anything's gonna do something about these folks, it's me. I can do this.
The video hit 50 million views in a week, proving that wholesome science could also go viral. As of 2025,
all right, hear me out. We're gonna make a nut bomb and we're gonna place it in the back of a Spencer store if anyone tries to steal any adult toys. Are you stealing that 8-inch toy? Were you trying to steal the Nami action figurine? Boom! Right there. They're never gonna steal again. I'm telling you, bro. Real engineering.
Mark is one of the most beloved names on TikTok and YouTube, averaging millions of views and supporting initiatives like #TeamWater. But while Mark's carefully engineered career has earned him admiration and trust, Felix Cipher, the wannabe Nazi dictator, was mocked and rejected when
that is a crazy way to introduce anybody ever.
He claimed to be a notorious World War II figure.
My last life just so happened to be a very infamous one. Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime.
These dangerous delusions first surfaced in 2023 when the
out of everyone you could claim that you have a second life from, why would it be him?
TikTokers concerning cosplays turned heads. With side-by-side comparisons of him and his idol going viral, Felix decided to further lean into the role, sharing racist political opinions with viewers, including commentary channel Funky Frogbait, who couldn't hold back her disgust.
It says eugenics could actually optimize our species.
You're not a product of eugenics, my boy. You are not the right update or optimization to our species. Matter of fact, you're taking us 10 years back. I don't look at you and think that you're intimidating at all. Nobody wants to be like you.
Very cool. But hey, you know what? Maybe Felix was just confusing the word eugenics with the name of a delicious meal that his Grammy used to make. You know, when he was hiling with his little baby arm in his cradle, you know?
Worse, Felix even went on to mark Gidon Lev, an actual Holocaust survivor, after the veteran expressed his disappointment. Haha, it's me. Sorry my men had you in the camp, old pal, but I'm back for a reason. Naturally, this led to scathing criticism from Funky.
Imagine, if you will, surviving the horrors that this man did, only to live long enough to watch some twink on the internet with a bad haircut cosplay the mass murderer that hunted you down.
Instead of apologizing, Felix would double down.
Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime. It came to me when I was 5 in my nightmare.
Bro, I'm sorry, you don't look intimidating at all. I highly doubt Hitler was a twink, bro. I don't think he looked like you at all.
You can see right where I shot myself too.
But no one was buying his outlandish claims. I'm guessing Felix got rejected from art school and took it really personally. Unable to continue in the face of intense backlash, Felix would delete his account and slip into the shadows for a while.
And delete that haircut too, my boy, because that shit is terrible. Whoever did that to you, they hated you.
While only to resurface 3 months later with an explanation.
However, I do want to just let people know that my views on myself, my past self, whatever, everything that
I've never been annoyed at a piercing so much in my life.
Made me blow up in the first place. That hasn't really changed. I don't really predict it changing, honestly.
Not changing your views is just putting yourself through the same thing. It's idiotic. Someone who did change himself, however, is GeoGuessr expert and TikToker Sambuka, real name Sam Barris, who went from a 9-to-5 job to becoming the internet's favorite challenge seeker.
I'm talking things like literally
his videos are very chill. I've seen it before. He looks unproblematic on his own lane, just doing random things.
Eating the hottest chicken wing that's ever been created that you have to actually sign a waiver to eat, all the way to elevating myself 200 feet in the air and trying to complete this difficult obstacle course.
Sam is more than just an adrenaline junkie, though, as he spent the first years of his professional life as a Wall Street analyst. After leaving the job in 2021, the aspiring content creator would showcase his hidden talent.
Mauritius has got to be this one. Good. Niger is going to be...
Yo, be very careful with that pronunciation, my boy.
Right here. Greece is going to be here. Zimbabwe.
Sambuka, you have come a long way from being Chad to Giga Chad. Encouraged by the internet's response, Sam pivoted to GeoGuessr streams while also experimenting with other kinds of challenges.
Am I the only one that's just never been into GeoGuessr? Maybe it's just because it's way too difficult. I like watching how accurate people could be with GeoGuessr, but I could never do that.
Including one in which he donated generously to random streamers.
Oh no, she's dying.
Excuse me! That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Like she could hear me. Hey, I got a gifted sub.
Actual legend. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm about to cry.
No, okay, don't cry.
The video not only elevated his popularity, but also drew comparisons to the most subscribed YouTuber right now. As of 2025, Sam continues entertaining his audience by making the most out of life, testing everything from giant rubber ducks to mysterious basements. Sam has a damn good life. Engaged, well-traveled, has been to college, has a dog, has a house. He's living the true American dream, making Sambuka one of the most beloved TikTokers.
Shout out Sambuka, shout out to every good TikToker in here. Moral of the story, YouTube, be someone that people like. And if you have more haters than you do have lovers, then clearly something is wrong. You could have haters, but just make sure you have a lot of supporters as well. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, join us on Twitch. Let me know who's your most hated TikToker. All that good stuff. Waxer for life. Love y'all. And peace.